Yo, what's up guys? Hockey Rocky here, and welcome back to another video. Today I just got a simple playthrough of NHL 16 Ultimate Team. Really fun playing against this guy, good competitive game, and we get the first goal right off the bat of the video. Martin Hansel tucks it left side. So I'm just going to kind of go over the fact, yep, hockey has started. Finally, I know it has taken forever to get here. We've all been anxious, we all are excited. But I want to go over what happened opening night. So we'll start things off with the inaugural game of the season, the Montreal Canadiens versus the Toronto Maple Leafs. Now, the Canadiens did win 3-1, but you have to look at the fact Toronto didn't look too bad. I mean, yeah, they got Brad Boyes as a number one line winger and so on, and you look down the depth chart and you don't see too much talent. But they really worked well together. JVR put up a solid point. Assists, I believe, were Kadri and Benoit, I think. Don't quote me on that. Anyways, so then you move on from there. Maple Leafs didn't look too bad. You move on from there, you got the Canucks and the Flames, which the Canucks extinguished the Flames terribly 5-1. Canucks honestly looked pretty crappy in preseason, but definitely showed up opening night. On another note, the Rangers spoiled the Blackhawks banner raising 3-2. Great goaltending game for sure. Right from the start, you never really knew who was going to win. And I know me living in the Chicago area, talking to a few people at school, they were worried about the Blackhawks. And you got to look at the positives of the game. They lost by a goal. Both teams played really well. Alright, so then you move on, the San Jose Sharks and the Kings. Wow! This is the one that threw me off. Martin Jones, that was my big worry. How is he going to do at the Sharks? The first shot of the game, along with Jonathan Bernier in the Maple Leafs, may I add, the first shot of the game goes in on Martin Jones. And I'm sitting here going, oh no, this isn't good. He was stellar for the rest of the game. Joe Thornton comes back, ties it up, pow. Pavelski puts one in the back of that. Burns. Hurdle, who had a really bad sophomore slump, puts one in the back of that. And the rookie Joonas Donskoi gets one after Pavelski shoots it off of his chest. So, very impressive start for the Sharks. Opening night, I would have to say that the Canucks and the Sharks are most impressive. Honestly, I don't think anybody disappointed opening night. So then you move on to second night. Other teams are playing their first games. The first ever 3-on-3 overtime was between the Philadelphia Flyers and the Tampa Bay Lightning, and Jason Garrison sinks it in. Congratulations to him and the Lightning. That's pretty awesome. Jack Eichel scored his first career goal against the Senators, and what a beauty it was. Connor McDavid, let's be honest, it wasn't too exciting in his debut with the Edmonton Oilers. Minnesota Wild and Colorado Avalanche had a great face-off out in Colorado with a 5-4 win going to Minnesota. And Dallas and Pittsburgh, wow, that had to be the upset of the week so far. I would have never guessed Dallas would have beat Pittsburgh 3-0. But anyways, so far the season's going really well. You have to look at it from a positive aspect. Think about it. Take a look at the standings here. I know we're only a couple games in here. We're 2 games in max. But you got to look at some of the people on the bottom. Boston. I didn't think they were going to do so good after getting rid of Lucic, kind of breaking up the core in a small minor rebuild. Columbus with Brandon Saad is arguably their best player down at the bottom. LA starting the same way they did last year. New Jersey Devils down at the bottom, but a big thing that pops out to me here is the Pittsburgh Penguins are 0-2. 0-2! You have Evgeny Malkin, Sidney Crosby, you have Chris Letang, Marc-Andre Fleury, the Flower, and you're 0-2. Phil Kessel finally put up his first goal in Game 2. I don't understand how Pittsburgh's not putting it together here. The puzzle pieces are there, and Pittsburgh is like a second grader that has dementia and can't put together a puzzle or something. Carolina's near the bottom. Same with Edmonton and Toronto. That's not really a shock. Anaheim, they're ranked 22nd right now, but I'm sure they'll make their way up really fast. And then the middle of the pack is always interesting. Florida, Jaromir Jagr lit the lamp in Game 1. What was the final of Game 1 for the Florida Panthers? I'm going to have to check that here. If I can ever find it, which, unfortunately, guys, I don't think I am good. But never mind, we found it 7-1 over the Flyers. That was crazy. I watched very little of the games, and I saw Jagr score 1 goal. I believe it was his first and second period. Look at some of the names for Florida that scored. Vincent Trocheck, Nick Bukestad, that's a big player for Florida. Riley Smith, an acquisition from Boston. UC Jokinen, one of the veterans on the team. Jaromir Jagr put in 2 goals. Riley Smith had his second of the game. So Florida and their rebuild are looking pretty good. And as you can see, we're taking it to a shootout. Oh, God, shootouts. I hate them. I really wish the NHL would ban shootouts and just make a continuous 3-on-3 overtime. Because here, let's consider this. Do you really think most overtime periods saying they're 3-on-3 are going to go past 10 minutes? No, they're not. So I don't think it hurts. And he scores. The Deke. And Cam Ward's letting me down here. I am horrible at shootouts, for the record. I need to go into shootout mode and practice them. Here comes Johan Franzen. Coming in. Trying to put it 5-hole, and it's over. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. As always, if you enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.